Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's practice. Let me just check. You should see me okay. You should hear me okay. All right, and let's begin. So, as usual, in the morning practice, we will start standing. You can start in a chair if you feel like it. And just a mountain pose, a reminder that the mountain pose is not that we're just standing slouching, but we're standing nice and tall. We're activating our muscles, our core muscles are supporting us. Strong hands, strong legs, straight spine, shoulders are relaxed, palms facing forward. You can either soften your gaze, or if you're, for example, seated in a chair, you can close your eyes. And we will establish our breath. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Just breathing naturally. You can place one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. And feel the breath traveling through your lungs, your diaphragm, feeling your belly expand. And I will read the affirmation for today from my box of collected affirmations. So today's affirmation, and you can choose just part of it, or you can choose entirely something else, whichever works for you better. I am open to prosperity. I am open to opportunity. I am open to abundance. I am open to success. I will read it again at the end. And we will begin scanning our body. Just a quick scan. Continue standing in the mountain pose. Nice and straight. So just head to toe scan, noticing if we slept comfortably, if there's any tension in our necks, in our shoulders. Scanning our torso, our arms and hands, if there's any discomfort in any joint. If we have overworked our dominant hand the night before. Scanning our pelvic area, our legs, muscles, joints. Hopefully you slept well and didn't have any muscle cramps. I definitely forgot to drink enough water and I had a muscle cramp. So a reminder to drink water. Our toes, And as a reminder, this is just a scan. We're just taking notice. We're not judging, just noticing. And now we will begin the warm up of the joints and muscles. So we'll start with the neck as usual. Just slight up and down movements. Start small and then you can increase the range. So inhale, looking slightly up, and exhale, looking downward. Inhale, looking up, and exhale, down. Continue at your own pace for a total of 5 full breaths. And return your gaze to center. Now we will look toward the right and toward the left shoulder, stopping at the center for an inhale. So looking toward one shoulder, exhale, center, inhale, rotating the chin toward the other shoulder, exhale. Once again, repeat at your own pace, following your own breath, and only go as far as it is comfortable. One side might feel different from another. Last one. And return to center. Now we will tilt our head toward one shoulder, and then center, and then tilt toward the other. You can place your hands on the hips. Make sure shoulders are relaxed. So only tilting the neck. We're not trying to touch our head toward the shoulder. Once again, the breathing pattern is inhale, center, exhale toward one side, inhale, center, exhale, tilt toward the other side. Awesome. And now we will do some neck rotations. So we're not going to tilt our head all the way up, but instead we'll just slightly look upward and then begin the rotation toward one shoulder. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, looking toward the other shoulder, and then looking forward or up. And once again, only slightly up. And inhale and exhale here, and we will begin rotations in the opposite direction. So exhale, going toward one shoulder and down. Inhale, going toward the other shoulder and up. Inhale and exhale here. And the next exhale, switching rotations, going toward one shoulder and down. Inhale, going toward the opposite shoulder and up. We will do 2 more rotations, switching the direction. So do it at your own pace and follow your own breath. So switching direction. Inhaling and exhaling when we return to the center. Switching direction of the rotation. And one full breath at the end. Wonderful. Now let's just switch from one side toward the other to give a break for our legs. Shift weight from one leg to another. We've been standing for some time. Feel free to shake it off. And continue standing at either feet together or feet about shoulder distance apart. And now we'll do some shoulder rotations. So we will do one at a time for now. So one shoulder in any direction. So I chose to go up, back, down, and then forward. Breathing in and out. And then switching directions. About 3 to 5 rotations. Wonderful. And now we'll switch to the other shoulder. Same thing. Start in any direction, creating those slow, controlled circles, increasing the range if it feels good, and then switching directions. Let me know if you hear any clicks and clacks. One of my shoulders is definitely more talkative than another. And since there's no pain, that's fine. All right. And now we will bring one hand up. So I'll just be on my knees so you can see exactly what I'm doing with my hand. And then shoulder is relaxed. So you can place one hand on the shoulder, and this will help you control that the joint is not lifting up toward your ear. And then we'll bend the elbow and try to place our hand behind our head and trying to reach the opposite shoulder. It's fine if you're here, here, or here. Either way, listen to your body, whichever feels better. And then we will release and do the same with our other hand. So use the hand to navigate your shoulder joint. So we're not doing this basically. So nice and straight posture. Inhale. Try to reach the opposite shoulder and exhale. One side, once again, might feel completely different. And release. And now we will try to reach once again, lifting our hand up, the opposite hand. And this time, we will bring our other hand, palm facing back, behind, and try to reach our fingertips together, or perhaps you can connect the hands, or you can use a belt or a scarf, and I'm turning so you can see, and reach, connect the hands this way, and breathe, and release. Now we will do the same with the opposite hand. So one hand goes up, trying to reach the opposite shoulder. Then the other hand goes back, palm facing back, and try to reach. Inhale and exhale here. And release. Wonderful. All right. And now we will take care of our pelvis. So we'll just do some simple pelvic rotations. So make sure that you're standing up straight. Maybe soft bend in the knees. We're not bending our knees, but just soft. Don't lock the joint. Feet about shoulder distance apart. And we will begin by bringing pelvis forward, then toward one side, then back, and then toward the other side, creating circles in that way. About 3 to 5 circles. Inhaling and exhaling. So for example, we can inhale, turning toward the front, and exhale, turning toward the back. And then we will switch directions and go in the opposite. And return to straight pelvis. So as if it was a bowl, we're not tucking and we're not tilting our pelvis in any direction, just making sure it's about straight. All right, and now let's just do some preparation for our feet. So lifting toes up and down, up and down. Make sure you have something to grab on, a chair or a table nearby, something stable, maybe a wall. And now we will be lifting our heels up and down, up and down, standing on our toes. You can do just lifting one leg up, shifting the weight, and then if it feels all right, you can lift both heels. Perfect. Now shake the legs if needed. And hold on to a chair or a table or a wall. And we will shift our weight to one leg. So choose a leg, have muscles activated, nice and strong. Slowly bend the knee, lift up one leg, and open the hip. So here you can choose where you want to be. So you can still put your toes on the ground and hold on to something. You can lift your foot slightly up, but still be below the knee. Don't be on the knee on the joint. Below the knee, or you can bring your foot all the way up and rest it on your thigh. Option for the hands, either on the hips, palms together in front of the chest, or all the way up, straight arms. This is a tree pose. This is great balancing pose. Staying here for one breath or maybe 5, whichever feels right. And then gently releasing the leg, shaking off the leg that we were standing on. And now we will switch and do the same on the opposite leg. So once again, make sure you have something sturdy to grab. Choose the position of the foot. Open up the hip. Below the knee or above the knee. Or toes touching the ground. Hands on the hips. In the front of the chest, palms together. Or all the way up. Breathing in and out, training our balance. And release. Shake off the legs. Beautiful. And now for the relaxation part, you can either stand in a mountain pose, the one that we just do in the beginning of today's session, or you can sit in a chair. And once again, let's connect our breath and do a quick scan of our body, head to toe, noticing if our necks are feeling any better, shoulders, any improved circulation, hopefully. Our arms, our pelvis, pelvic muscles and joints. Our legs hopefully are feeling strong. Strong connection to the ground that we just practiced. And balance. Continue breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe soften your gaze a little. Feeling strong, flexible. And I will read our affirmation once more. I am open to prosperity. I am open to opportunity. I am open to abundance. I am open to success. I feel like this affirmation is very open in terms of interpretation. It's not just about financial prosperity or opportunity or abundance. It can be interpreted in many ways, so I hope you find the interpretation that works for you. And now, let's just do a mandatory self-hug. So standing up nice and tall, bring your hands, your arms straight, palms facing forward, about shoulder level. Inhale, open up the chest. And exhale, give a self-hug. Inhale once more, opening up the chest. And exhale, self-hug. Maybe switch which hand is on top. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you're feeling great, and I wish you a great weekend. Namaste. All right, and as a reminder, namaste. Thank you. As a reminder, this is the last Saturday morning class. I will still continue doing the Monday evening live sessions, and I will try my best to post maybe something else on this channel. All right, I wish you a great weekend. All the best.